I do the Matrix on that shit. You can't catch me. It's crazy. And then now we're stuck with white privilege. What the fuck is going on? I'm nothing but a stereotype. I am. I only qualify for 2 stereotypes of being a black man, though. They look at me and they see me and they say, "You tall? Look at his feet. Oh my goodness. Look at those feet. Yeah. Let me just stop you right there. All right? Big feet, big socks. That's all. That's it. Look at his hands. My goodness. He could palm a small baby. Yeah, I could. But yeah, they're only good for big gloves. That's it. And that's where it stops. That's where the fun ends. I got really good fucking credit. I could buy a house on the beach instead of living on the beach, but I prefer to live on the beach because I don't want anybody to think I'm getting uppity on them. You know what I'm saying? That shit. I got a really small penis. Come on, I do, alright? Most black guys got a schlong. I have a schling. Super small. I like going to places where, you know, you can actually be yourself and, you know, you just fucking be yourself, man. Like, I want to be black. I am, so, you know, I kind of got a head up on some of you guys over here. Except maybe for Paco Loco. Paco Loco, I just love his name. Don't you guys love his name? You know it's a party. Hey, who's gonna be there? Let's see, Derek, John, Steve, who else? Paco Loco. Oh shit! Motherfucker. Paco Loco. Paco Loco's my friend. It's like, you guys remember that place, El Pollo Loco? That was the chicken crazy. Paco's kind of crazy. In a good way though, because I'm Chuck Wild, I'm wild. I'm wild in a good way. I haven't been on stage for a while. This is kind of like a stage, yeah. They got beer, so that's good. Hold up. I gotta open this up. Wait. Okay, I just gotta make sure I don't drop the wrong one. Yeah, when I get off stage. Okay, might drop, beer drop. Anyway, you know, we have the COVID thing here, right? It's fucking really bad. Nobody practices fucking distancing. I was in 7-Eleven last week, and this guy was standing right in back of me, like he was practically on my shoulder. He could have been a part of my sweat, part of my DNA. He was that close to me, and so I turned around and I'm looking. Everybody's looking at me like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, this guy is practically on your back, what are you gonna do about it? So I turned around, I'm like, excuse me, sir, you kind of just a little distance. And I turned around thinking that, hey, the job is done. I'm 6'1", I'm a black guy, I have a sling, you know what I'm saying? I can do these things, moving mountains. And I turn around and back, waiting in line. And he's closer this time now. People are like, oh, hey. People, like, in back of you, so I look at him, and the dude's like, he's right there, he's almost right in front of me like this guy, but he's in back of me though, you know what I'm saying? So I tell him again, I say, I think I'm getting a light. Anyway, I'm rambling. But yeah, just practice safe distancing, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more shit talking. Thank you very much.
Chuck Wild, everybody, Chuck Wild. We still have like a few comics left. Is there a Billy in the house? Give it up for Billy.
Yeah, Billy.
Billy.
Wait, Sherman? Sherman's back.
They told me I could be the best one. They said I could come dressed however I wanted. I could continue to wear a mask. They could leave me with a mask. And that joke flopped. So I said to Erica, and she said, have you ever done comedy before? I said, no. She said, you should come and watch the other people. I said, I'm the son of the color. I know what I'm doing. I get up there, my first joke is burning I bottom. What the hell? So he decided to take off the mask.
Billy's first set as a comedian was not going the way that he had hoped. So he shifted to his Morgan Freeman strategy, where he teaches people how to do Morgan Freeman. The first step is to be not too excited about whatever it is you're doing. The second step, of course, is to try to stay relaxed, because Morgan Freeman is never pissed off or panicked about anything at all. Because when you're an ethereal narrator and you don't really exist sitting in a comfortable room talking about characters that you may or may not be connected to in this particular movie, in between playing presidents. Things are a little bit easier in that place.
Yeah.
But what I really came here to do, ladies and gentlemen, was beat people with a bat, with a gigantic bat. I came to do hate crimes. I came to do terrible, terrible hate crimes, not against any particular race or religion, just against Bernie voters. I'm really pissed off. I was in the White House, now I'm playing inside of a walk-in closet. Probably the most expensive, it's probably the most expensive walk-in closet, the likes of which any of these people have seen. I think I've got a supporter down in front, I can tell based on the hair. I think it looks natural. I think the carpet and the drapes are, I'm sorry, that was very Cuomo. Cuomo and I have had terrible, terrible debates, terrible discussions about who has bigger hands, so just tonight I decided to bring this gigantic stick to show people that I have, in fact, a larger set of hands. Who's laughing now, Mario? I created the vaccine, you created a lot of dead people, a lot of old dead, you hit the dead people. You took the dead people, you put them inside of this beautiful walk-in closet with ovens. This oven-based walk-in closet where you have to buy pizza to participate. Of course, I start the set doing a Jew, you know, Bernie Sanders. Of course, I just found out, I think this is a true fact, you can look it up, it's not fake news. Nancy Pelosi, terrible, terrible Nancy Pelosi. Apparently she was having sex, she had an affair with John F. Kennedy for 7 years. And okay, I gotta go to my real voice because this is hype, this is me, this is real Billy, I was just doing voices the entire time. That's a real thing. I fucking looked it up. Somebody on Facebook posted Junior Peckworth Jr. who's nuts. I don't know if any of you guys know Junior, but I mean, I am 98 point Junior. Thank you, I'm a Junior. That guy. You've heard him on the radio all over the place. He does great voice coaching. He's a wonderful guy. Anyway, he's into esoteric shit, strange shit. So he posts on Facebook this picture in black and white of Nancy Pelosi and John F. Kennedy, saying that Nancy Pelosi had a relationship with John F. Kennedy for 7 years. And he was trying to use that to basically just be like, look, Pelosi's like terrible. And so I comment and I'm like, I'm sorry, I think that makes it a lot more credible. Are you kidding me? You were stooping Kennedy for 7 years? In your 20s? Marilyn and Jackie couldn't keep his attention that long. 7 fucking years, you're stooping him. You deserve to be the queen of the Democrats. I tell you. Anyway, how long has this been? How long have I been talking? Has that been 4 minutes?
20 seconds.
That's only half the time. I have 6 minutes.
5 to 6.
5 minutes. All right, whatever. They call me Billy Sage. I'm the last one on the list, right? Am I the closing act for the night?
No, there's still like more.
There's still more people that keep coming. They keep coming. They keep coming. Well, anyway, you know, unlike
You can cut them out.
I don't want to say that. Anyway, gosh, now it's like the real me. You know, there's no. When I get uncomfortable, I do voices, and I guess I'm pretty constantly uncomfortable. I'm always doing voices. And I bought a cricket bat this time because I have a lot of friends that taught me how to play cricket in Manor Park, and I was like, this is fucking cool, bro. Like, I've never tried this before. And then I go to the park and they're like, yeah, play with us if you want. And I'm like, is it like baseball? Like, I mean, sort of, but it's like a little bit trickier. So I get up with them and I start playing, and I'm like, bro, this is fucking fun. I'm like, not good at this. Now, cool. I've got to switch for a second, switch accents. Right, so originally I'm actually a quarter Welsh. So I am properly British, and we did invent the fucking game. Now, everywhere we touch, aka colonise, right, around the world, right, so that includes lots of different places, India, all these other places, they've got cricket, they've made cricket a very important thing. A Jamaican bloke outside, he told me he does like Jamaican accents and stuff. I was like, that's amazing. I said, what kind of accent does your song like? And it was like incredible, and he was like, wonderful clock, and he was like, that's the black Jamaican, I'm doing a white Jamaican. 1 more minute, he's telling me, oh, I've never seen this signal before in my life. It's so nice people give these English like this. Anyway, I learned how to play cricket. It's basically like a fucking home run derby, bro. It's not as difficult as it looks. And you just sort of like hold the ball, you try not to get hit by the fucking ball, you know, hit, and then you just knock it as fucking far as you can, and then you run back and forth. That's it. That's pretty much it. If you hit it in any direction, baseball has too many fucking rules. Yeah, it's like, no, there's like less bases and it's much simpler. So I decided to start investing in things, and now I've got like Indian friends, and we go to go see gym together. I'm heading after this to go fucking, you know, pump some iron because it's more important than anything else. And I guess that's Billy's first stand-up set actually ended up turning around a little bit better than he'd originally hoped. Though that first joke hadn't gone well, and Paco Loco sat there with an approving yet disgusting smile on his Guy Fawkes mouth. He switched forces enough times to push out his 5 minutes, and it may have been a little tougher than he thought at first, but in the end, he was elected president of the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I'm Billy Sage.
Give it up for Billy, everybody. All right, let's keep this show rolling. It's next. It's Star. Yeah.
I made it. That was orgasmic. Oh, I made it. Oh. Hi, everybody. So, I believe in doing a strip. Guys, don't miss this. I'm doing a striptease. If you're busy. Okay, so guys, here I am on the oldest chick in the block. That's mine. I'm the oldest chick in the block. There's no question about that. And you know, this is not just a prop. Hey, you. Hey, cutie pie with all the tattoos. Can you please listen to me? Give me a little bit of a break, thanks. Okay, so let's just do it. Okay, so this is also a practice of a cheerleader. And you know, there's an older community in Florida that's the size of Waikiki with people over 55, and they have orgasms like 50 times a year. They have the highest rate of STDs in the country because old people don't need condoms. I believe it or not, I was looking for a condom, and I was asking everyone who has a condom. Nobody has any. But you know, I'm a woman, I'm a busty woman, and I have an extra pocketbook. So I'm going to do a striptease first. Look ready today. All this. Now, the sex of my age needs some variety, right? So we don't stop. You have to work for me. I need to take my money to them. They say, no, you scream. And I say I'm the boss, and they're telling me what to do. And I paid a guy yesterday in India who I outsourced with. And he's supposed to be so bad I gave him money. He gave me the money on his computer. And guess what? He doesn't answer the phone all day. I called him 5 times. And I have a virus on my computer. And I have a virus in my head because I'm just so wound up. I'm really wound up. So I'm a wired chick. And I'm lucky I'm a busty, right? So this is good because you know you don't have to carry a hospital. So you can have a glove, and what is it for? You can use it as an oral gram. Like $150 for $5, right? Cheap. But you know, when you use this, the problem is you gotta trust the guy to hold it. Most of the guys don't hold it. And if you hold it yourself, you can't orgasm and hold this yourself. So I'm an inventor. I'm an inventor of a patent holder of scrotal condoms. They cover the balls, they prevent herpes, and human papilloma, and also have a new invention involved oral sex. Everybody goes to the Y. I didn't even know what the Y is. My Y, I'll tell you what, I went to this strip. Hold this a second. You know how the slutties take off their panties? Watch this. Woo! We don't want to go, hey, you look cute. Woo! Oh God, I'm rejected. Oh no, he won't even take my panties. Oh, guess what? They don't even smell it. They just put it on and they don't even panties in the bathing suit. I'm always prepared. So I always wear a bathing suit under my clothing, so I want to be ready in case I have an overnight I have to go to the beach after. And then in my boobs, money. Right? And pocket money. My mom, when she went shopping with me, she used to keep her money in her shoes, but her shoes were like too small because we would spend like a lot of money shopping. We always went to Alexander's or like somebody like Ross, and sometimes we went to Boobies or Virgo. But generally we went to the cheapest stores that had the same as I was doing when I was 13 years old. There was one dress which I really loved, and it was $15 in Macy's. That was way back when. Maybe now it's like 50 or 60. And Macy's, not Macy's, it's another store. Macy's has the same dress for 3 times the price. So I love saving money. And by the way, guys, I have a couple of problems. I'm looking for a roommate. Do I want someone who's a lover? Do I want someone who's a worker? Do I want someone with a big dick, small dick? I don't know. And I don't even know if I can handle the dicks anymore. The bottom line is I am an inventor. I invented. This is actually my safety guard. This is a female condom. A lot of guys don't know about this. But what it does is covers the lip field. And this way you can have safe sex and safer sex. And guys use anal sex. But I was actually invented a condom in Washington, D.C. but it's patent with my name. Hold on, let's do this, please. And the condom covers the shaft and covers the balls. And the condom goes up. You're not protected. Skin to skin. And the doctor teaches you that's the problem. And so many people have STDs and everybody talks about eating at the Y. When you eat at the Y, you have to eat it right before you eat right in case with your hair. By the way, I got punched out this year. Boom, by a 30-year-old. Fuck him! I'm suing him for $5 million or for $20 million. Because he says, fuck you, bitch, you need. They all say, fuck you, bitch, you need. Horrible. No respect. And they call me a dog woman. God damn. If the big company knows what it is, shame on them. And they're worth $100 million, actually $100 billion. I think they should give me $100 million. And I don't know if I should go to Vegas and meet the big honcho who's like a Bill Gates in India. But I may go. They invited me to stay at his house. I don't know if I want to stay in his house or Vegas. And the bottom line is, if I'm suing them, I'm even scared. They make sometimes they do the worst stuff to me. I'm just scared. So bottom line, I'm a neat, sexy older gal. I don't know if I can handle it anymore, so I have toys. So here's some of my toys. First of all, at my age, you gotta be smart water. Come on, slick it. Okay, next is my bag of chips. Pink lingerie. These masks, by the way, can be used for sex with some latex underneath it. You gotta advertise. So often I have a little red sticking out when I go at night with red lipstick, pink lipstick. You gotta look real feminine, right? Okay? And oh, hats off. I didn't pick up my hats. I guess they came off already. Okay. So what do I have in here? Somebody doesn't behave, the staring gun is definitely a weapon. Would you like to see me? And I'm kind of corny. And what else? How about this for a weird ditto? So I'm a little weird. Yeah, next thing is my landlord thing, the thing I'm known for. Hold on to this. I did this. Hold on.
Was that alive?
I think so.
Yay! Give it up! Yay! For Star, come on. Jessica, get your mom. Get your mom, Jessica.
You're Jessica? Is this your mom?
Wow, anything can happen in King's Pizza, huh? Yeah, anything can happen. Where's Rayo when you need him to eat popcorn off the ground? Where's Rayo? Wait, this is a job for Mike Rayo. Do you want to eat popcorn off the ground? No, okay. Are you guys, okay, we gotta clean this shit up. Stage 5, get ready. You're up next. They're cleaning up right now. It's gonna take like a minute. Do you want to tell a joke, Paco? Here's Paco.
Anybody like to hear a riddle? No. All right, y'all. We just gotta remind y'all, tomorrow we're gonna be having the same thing. We got open mic every Friday and Saturday, and then we hooking it up so it's gonna be Ian for both nights. Don't forget to please support King's Pizza throughout the week when she's open, when she feel like being open, like Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. On Wednesdays, they got like a psychic here, so if you got problems, they get a psychic reading. And with that intermission, here's your regularly scheduled host, Ian Shepherd.
All right, guys. All right, our next comedian, we only have a couple left. Give it up for Stage 5, everybody. Stage 5 is Stage 5 in the house. Stage 5, is that just Star again? That's you again. You're Billy. Stage 4, shit. All right, I guess we don't have a Stage 5. Let's give it up for Blake Alexander. Bilake. Blake. You're up, brother.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. What's up, folks? How's it going? Sorry about that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sorry about that. I was just talking about some whimsical, fun talk about Hitler. Just discussing my heroes. How's it going? Hey, what's up, Star? Looking very sexy. How's it going? Hell yeah. Twerk on it. I would kill you if we fucked. There's no chance. You got a couple years left. And I would make that 0.
I can do anything better than you can.
Your spine will shatter. Your hips will break. Mike Cock has hurt people before.
That's why I have toys.
Hell yeah.
That's why I'm disgusting.
So have you guys ever heard like somebody claim that not all Catholic priests are pedophiles, it's just a couple bad apples? Yeah, I think that's super offensive to apples. Yeah. Because like, sure, bad apples taste like shit, but I've never heard of one raping a kid before. Apples are way better than humans, man. Humans do fucked up shit. Apples don't touch kids. You guys hear that the Boy Scouts have 90,000 complaints of sexual misconduct? 90,000 complaints of sexual misconduct. That's staggering. Now, who's investigating the Girl Scouts? Because it seems like the Girl Scouts are pretty suspicious. It seems like the Girl Scouts were created by a sex trafficker with a sweet tooth. Somebody should probably check that out. Grab me a box of Samoas on the way out. Do you want to know how I got these scars? Acne. Just, I had acne as a teenager. Not a cool story. Have you ever heard someone say, like, I don't want to have any regrets on my deathbed. I don't want any regrets on my deathbed. And they just assume that they're going to have a deathbed. They just assume they're going to have this period of weeks and weeks where they're like surrounded by friends and family and where they can like reflect on their life. But like, a deathbed is a romantic idea. Like, a deathbed is like the best case scenario because a lot of people don't get a deathbed.
No, they don't.
Yeah, like a lot of people's deathbed is just the floor. Like your deathbed is just wherever you land immediately after you die.
Oh, yeah, thank
If I fuck you in my bed, Star, that'd be your deathbed. I'd kill you. No, I don't want to kill you. But too many people above 50, 60 have died this year. I'm going to spare you. But don't you guys think it's stupid that you're just going to like, you're going to die on just a random day? Like you're just going to die on a day of the week? Like, I don't know, I think that's kind of stupid. Like, I could just die on a Tuesday afternoon. That's weird to me. Like, I hope if I die before dinner, I hope I at least had a good lunch that day. I hope I had a good lunch. I hope I enjoy it. Because, I don't want to show up to the afterlife hungry. Like, I don't want to show up at the pearly gates like, look, man, I've been good. Can you just let me in? I've been decent. I've been okay. But I'm hungry. And I don't understand why there's not a fucking refreshments table in the line for heaven. Why is there not, like...
A hot dog stand.
Yeah, 100%. Like, am I the only one hungry in this whole line? Like, is there a fucking food court before we get through security? I'm hungry. I want to avoid that, definitely. You guys see the California governor? Like, how fucking stupid that is that he said that you should put a mask on in between bites? That's stupid. That's like fucking putting a condom on in between strokes. You're not doing anything. What are you talking about? You fucking... No. Put a mask on in between bites. Are you fucking kidding me? If he said that in front of me, I would have spit in his face. But I would have made sure to put my mask on in between spitting on his face. Yeah.
Oh, the strokes.
Yeah, you guys see that the press will cover anything nowadays. The press will cover anything. You guys see that Biden started bombing the Middle East again? Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know. Just give me a break. It's like, wham, my family died in a drone strike in Syria. Wham. There are real problems in this world. Women in America are occasionally called sweetheart at the workplace, okay? Let's focus on real issues. That's the stuff I want to talk about. So my sister, once I started to get into comedy, she was like, she's into QAnon, so she's a real bright girl. And my sister was she was concerned. She's like, as you if you progress and you get into Hollywood, you need to be really concerned because these are like Satanist pedophiles that, and they're gonna get you, and they're gonna get you. She was like trying to scare me and like warn me, but all I'm wondering is like, when does that stuff start? I'm fucking ready. I want to drink kids' blood. I want to go to an Eyes Wide Shut party. It's like, how long do what do I have to do to join the club? How many features do I have to do? Do I have to be a headliner before I can join this club? It's like, I hope that you don't. Because I think realistically, like, I should be able to develop as a Satanist pedophile at the same time that I develop as a comic, Like, they should allow me to bring it up together, because, like, the worst case scenario for me would be, like, like a headlining comedian, but then, like, an open micer cannibal. Like, how embarrassing would that be to show up to, like, your first cannibal meeting, and you don't know what's going on, but, you're like, I don't know. What's this channel? I don't know what this channel is.
You don't have a travel channel.
What is this
You got
channel?
the travel channel. You know where all that shit fucking goes.
The travel? Fuck it, man. Hollywood. I lost that shit. No, that was kind of weak anyway. But, my girlfriend,
Alright, competition? Oh, shucks.
Settle down. Settle down. I'm reconsidering killing you with my penis. Settle down. Yeah, so my
Not a bad way to go.
my girlfriend just read that book on the 5 love languages. Yeah, and she convinced me that we're a perfect match because, her love language is acts of service and my love language is anal. So it's kind of a match made in heaven there.
Of course.
Yeah. And I finally got around to doing one of those 23andMe tests where they give you like a full breakdown of like your ancestry, full breakdown of your genetics. It was interesting, you know. It turns out I'm 35% Russian, 25% Italian, and 15% gay. Hell yeah. Surprisingly specific and spot on. All right, I appreciate you folks. I'm done. I appreciate you. Thank you, Ian. I'm good.
All right, Blake Alexander. All right, give it up for everybody we've seen tonight. The good, the bad, the ugly, all of those people. And we're here tomorrow, so yeah, everybody have a good evening.
All right, thanks everybody for coming out. Have a safe ride home. Good night.
Supermarkets today.